Welcome to the Indie Arc Connection podcast. Hang out with us as we gush about our latest advanced reading copies with the author. If you like what you hear, check the description, indieromanticyreads.com, or our Instagram page for the link to apply for the ARC. Your next great indie romanticy read awaits. Hey, welcome to the Indie Arc Connection podcast. This is Sarah and Laura, and what are you up to, Laura? What's going on?
Well, I just got this wearable blanket, and I am actually obsessed, and I'm never going to take it off. It is so so soft and so warm.
It seriously looks like the most comfortable thing ever.
It is, and it even snaps so that it will actually stay on you.
Nice.
I love it.
That's awesome. Does it have pockets?
It has pockets, and they're shaped like little hearts. Like, how freaking
Stop
cute.
It. That's adorable. I like that color, too.
So
it's very sagey green.
Yeah. We're actually redoing our bedroom so I can have a nice place for recovery. And it's going to be this sage green color.
Oh.
And some ivories and light pinks and just very calming colors.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
oh, I love a good sage green.
Mm-hmm,
That'll be nice.
Too.
It'll be nice to have a new look to your space.
That's
always fun.
Yeah. And we're changing orientation of our bed, and it's just it's gonna feel bigger and
refreshed.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that.
I love it. It.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Well, I just finished The Fox and the Falcon by Piper CJ this morning.
Hey!
So, making my way steadily through those books. Thoroughly obsessed. Listen,
Are
I'm
you
thoroughly
devastated?
Obsessed. Devastated might not be the right word.
Angry?
I am frustrated, but in a good way. I love when a book can get my attention, hold my attention, and get me so invested that I'm like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
But the whole, I don't know if it's because I read the prequel first.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of things I already knew going in that aren't shocking because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's that element where if you're reading it in publication order, you're like, what? And there's all these reveals. But if you read the prequel first, like I did,
mm-hmm.
then it's like, oh, now she knows.
Yeah.
Now we get to talk about this. Okay.
Yeah.
But I did like some of the reveals. That was fun. I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be interesting.
It's, I was interested to see how you would like it reading it that way. Because I read them in, as they came out.
Right.
So, especially at the end of book 2, that big reveal is shocking if you haven't read the prequel. But I think if you have read the prequel like you did, you're probably a little more frustrated with Marlowe.
Yes.
Because you know all of her lifetimes and everything. And
girl, what are you doing?
She doesn't. She doesn't remember any of it. So it's not like she can be wise from knowing all of this information because she doesn't.
And here's the thing. She suits her storyline. Everything she does absolutely makes sense. It really does. I don't fault her for that. It's just hard to watch. It's it's like watching someone you love keep making a mistake and you're like, stop it.
I think it's a really good portrayal of mental illness. Because it is a longer series, you get to play that out a little bit more, and it's not easy. It's up and down. You're not always rational. You make impulse decisions, and I think she does a really good job of that. I think there are some reviews where they're like, I wouldn't want to be friends with her. She's so annoying, blah, blah, blah. And that's
you probably
true.
Not
shouldn't
be friends with people like that.
Exactly. If you can't be there for a person that can't be there for themselves all the time, then you don't need to be friends with that person.
Then that's not for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it takes all kinds.
100%.
But that's people's real experience. And I think that needs to be shown sometimes.
It hurts and it's hard. And I actually I'm having such a good time reading it. Yes, I'm frustrated, but mostly because I I want her to choose differently. Like, no, don't. But then there would be no story. And honestly, that's the point, and that's fine. And there are some things where I'm like, yeah, I would be pissed too. Like, what? No, no, I'm done. Peace out. But I think the side character development has been really fun.
Yeah.
And because I read the first book, I am ridiculously attached to Caliban. Like, I think it might be a problem.
Good. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, this man is vying for top MMC spot. Okay.
Yes.
Just everlasting patience.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? But he's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. I really like all of the memory back in time stuff, like not her previous life, just her life, where she's like, oh, when she's 10, oh, when this happened, oh, when she's this age, and the development of her understanding her mother better, like in this book, and I'm like,
yeah,
I see where she's coming. I still would probably, flick you in the forehead, but
yeah,
I would probably not talk to you because you were mean. But I get it. I get it. And so I feel like these books are a good exercise in, can you understand where somebody's coming from?
Exactly.
And what does that look like? How does that play out, right? Like, I can understand where you're coming from, but if you hurt me, then I'm still not going to, like, be fine with you, I can understand where you're coming from all day long, but we're still going to be no contact because that's not safe.
Right. And I think that speaks a lot to how you have to be in the right mental state to like love your friend who isn't, and or your spouse or whatever, because I mean sometimes you do need to just take that step back because you have to protect your peace. But if you have that strong person that is very secure in themselves and is like has their shit together, then they can take that on.
Different issues.
Yeah, it has different issues.
When your issues aren't the same.
Yep. They match up so that you can support each other.
Literally. You know what? We fit like a puzzle.
Well, and even with Az and Fauna, like, he's endlessly patient with her, too. And her issues are different as well.
She's wild.
And he loves that about her, and he lets her be.
Right. And he wants her to be able to be wild. And he's literally the complete opposite.
Yeah. God. I love him. He might be my favorite. Although, I mean, Caliban's
pretty
really
fantastic.
But as, protector of women, how are you not going to love that?
With just the best violence? Yes. Yes. I'm here for all of the giving vengeance situation. I also think in the publication order, you get more of him. You get to see him better. Like, him better. Whereas you don't know Caliban very well. He doesn't actually make a lot of appearances. Which is a bummer.
I know.
I'm really glad she chose to write this prequel. Oh, okay. I was like, I kind of need more of him, and he's not here. What's happening?
Yeah.
But it's fun. I'm having an absolutely great time with it. My husband's listening to it, and he thinks it's a great time. So we're going to road trip and,
That's so exciting. I love that.
Listen to it in the car.
This, the book we read for the arc we just read for the podcast has a lot of mental health rep as well. Which I really enjoyed because it's the man that has the mental health not issues, but he's dealing with lots of depression and anxiety, and I thought that was an interesting twist to see the man have that.
No, I love that a lot. I think that's one of the things that's my favorite about Rachel's writing is that you get unexpected things like that. It's got just that bit of a twist on it where you're like, oh, I haven't seen that this way. Wow, like he's really struggling, and it doesn't get like magicked away either. Like this poor man is going through it.
Yep. Yeah, it's
you're like,
another
oh, no.
like you have to there's no way out but forward. Like, you just have to get through it, and there's no shortcut. And it sucks, but if you have that support person, it's definitely helpful.
Yeah. Friends who love you, people that are there for you. Yep.
I think that's
really
why,
like this book.
Me too. And I think that's why I love found family so much, because it gives you that, support system of people around you when you can't handle life, or, when you're in those dark times, you have this lovely group of people around you. And then when you have those lighter times, you have this lovely group of people around you.
Exactly.
Like, it just makes it so, like, cozy. I love it.
Well, and it's there by choice. And I think to me, that's the best aspect of the found family, is that these are people I'm choosing to be with, people that are choosing me. And, however we came to be friends and came together, we're here because we care about each other, like, there's such a deeper feeling bond with that than obligation, or we just happen to be related or whatever. I found it, I really enjoyed that aspect in this book too. Like she wasn't expecting to find a found family situation and was scared the entire time. Hey, guess what? Your existence is forbidden. Enjoy that.
And I think the found family is even stronger sometimes than even the romance, because they're choosing you not because they, want to sleep with you, or because they find you attractive, but
or you have a bond.
They love you. They want to be your friend. And I think that's so powerful, and a good reminder for people that, like, there's people that you can, rely on and have an amazing time with, and it doesn't have to be this, like, romantic aspect to it.
Yeah, that's huge, honestly. Like, that whole community friendship aspect of it. I like that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this book a lot. There's so many different things to it that I was like, ugh. We have revenants, we have phoenix shifters, we have a king who shouldn't be king, like gods and goddesses and some curses, and like, okay. And fae.
Forced proximity, which is my favorite, and fake dating, which
the fake dating thing was so fun.
I love a fake dating.
I was like, oh, they really, because they're fated enemies, which, listen, that's fun. That's fun. Like, oh, it's not exactly fated mates. This is fated enemies. Okay. And their fake dating is fated enemies? Sign me up. That's a good time.
And then because they're fated enemies, there's that aspect to their relationship where they have the chance to choose each other, because, they're supposed to hate each other, and choosing to want to be with someone, I think, is super powerful.
Well, yeah. And like the choosing to understand each other, like, oh, we're enemies, but why? And really having to look past your own bias, your own, what you've been taught, what you assume, what you presume about people. Like, it's so good.
It's a great example of growing together.
Yeah. Fighting together, because, if they're too far away from each other, it's bad.
Telling you, I love forced proximity.
She had a lot of fun with this, I can tell.
Yes.
Like, there's so many fun things about this. And I like that it's sort of connected to her other series that are all like Jane Austen based, but not. Like, this isn't a Jane Austen retelling, but it is still connected to that whole world, and it's a lot of fun. I've read those other ones. Like, I'm a Rachel Schade fan.
Love it. All right. Well, we will be back soon, and we're going to talk with Rachel L. Schade
and hear all about her inspiration. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Indie Arc Connection podcast. This is Sarah and Laura, and today we are talking with author Rachel L. Schade about her amazing book, Ruin of Revenants. Welcome, Rachel. We're so glad you're here.
Yes. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to talk to you guys.
Yay. This was such a I don't know, it was a different sort of book for me because I read shifters, like shifter romance and stuff before. Um, but this was fun that it was sort of like that enemies to lovers aspect, and you have so many different moving pieces in this world. What inspired you to write this?
Oh my goodness. So this book is part of a multi-author collaborative series.
Oh,
So I did have to write it in some certain parameters. Like each book is a standalone, but we wanted to
uh-huh.
have some common themes. So a
That's cool.
couple of those elements were fire magic. We wanted mythical creatures. So each book has one, some sort of mythical creature, and we didn't want to repeat. So I had to make sure it was one that someone else wasn't writing. And then, what was the other one? Some forbidden aspect, forbidden magic, forbidden,
Oh.
the series title is Forbidden Bonds. So I kind of knew, okay, I got to work from that. I have from my backlist of books, I have like two different worlds I've written in. And for a while, I was actually looking at a different world. Um, from the one I ended up choosing. My world from my 2 YA series and, like, my debut series where there's more humans, but I have dragons and stuff like that, and I was thinking, what if I had something with dragons and phoenixes? And I went back and forth for a while. I considered sirens even, but I've kind of written sirens a little before. I wanted something new. And I had to look at I think for a while, another author might have had phoenixes claimed, and then they changed their mind, and so I was like, "Yes, phoenixes, that's it, that's what I wanted, I get to have it." And so then I really was able to work with this, and I can't remember when I switched. Well, I kind of remember when I switched gears. So originally I was thinking of like a main character who discovers a phoenix, and the phoenixes are they were always forbidden. So that part, the forbidden magic was
Mm.
always the same. And I thought, there's going to be some sort of relationship there. I said maybe she will be a siren and there's water and fire magic. I tossed around so many different ideas before I realized, what, this is not the right story. It's not fitting in this world. I need a world where I can kind of create my own lore. And so I looked
Mm.
at my Fae of Britwild series and I said, ooh, I could have Fae. She could be, and I have Fae that are shifters in this world. She could be a shifter too. She's a phoenix shifter. She is the phoenix, instead of her discovering it, she is forbidden, essentially. Like her existence in this kingdom is illegal. Um, and people fear her. And I was like, oh, that would be really cool, and then I'll do this and I'll do that. And so I had some of the lore already there for this world because of my Fae of Britwild series. But this is set on a different continent. And so I also had the freedom to kind of develop it in my own way and explore it. So it has ties to other books that I've written, but it's also very unique because I was like, okay, they have a different religion than other characters in, other parts of this world, and their magic can work a little bit differently. A lot of it is elemental magic, which rings true for the Fae of Britwild series, but I could play around with it a little bit more. I'm like, they're on a different continent. They can have different rules. It's almost like a different world, but not quite, so there's a little bit of the familiar, and I put some nods to previous books I'd written in there. So it was kind of fun for me. I know it's fun for my readers. They enjoy that kind of stuff, those
Oh,
Easter
I did.
eggs. And
I
it
caught
made it
them.
feel, yeah, you caught up. Yeah, so it made it like comforting for me and familiar, but different enough to be super exciting. And I think that's what I really needed in the season of my life, because I feel like I'm still really getting back into the routine of writing. And so I needed something shiny new, but also familiar enough to not be totally crazy. And so then everything started just kind of falling into place, like, oh, I love, enemies to lovers, all these tropes that I'm like, I love these. Or tropes that I thought, I would like to put a twist on them. And so I just started kind of mashing my favorite things together until things started to fit and make sense. And, I could brainstorm how I wanted this to go.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love an interconnected world. I always think that's fun because you can put those Easter eggs in there, which keeps your audience engaged. And then for somebody that hasn't read your backlist, if they go read something else, they're like, oh, that was from that. That's so cool. I love those
Yeah.
tie backs. Those are so cool.
Like,
Yeah, they're
oh,
always
this
so
is
fun, right?
connected to the Manor book. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
I
is
loved
that
that.
tie-in.
And
Oh,
it
that's
was
so
kind of
fun.
fun because, so King Wystan in this book is
Uh-huh.
also a villain character in the most recent book I released in the Favorite Wild series, Manor of Wind and Nightmares. So it was kind of fun bringing him back again and seeing what he's like. And it was also interesting too, because all of those books I wrote from the perspective of a human in a Fey world. This one, they're all Fey. So my main characters are Fey. So that was a little different too, writing it. And I had fun looking at this kingdom and that king through the eyes of Fey and not just the eyes of a human. You know, it was a little bit different. It was
Uh-huh.
like, oh, let's take something that I know and then like explore it in a new way.
Yeah, that's really
No,
cool.
I think that worked really well. It was
Mhm.
interesting to see like, oh, these people are already used to being here. Like we're looking at this from the perspective of someone who lives in this world. Like this is their whole world. Um
Mhm.
and I really loved what you did with the twist with the whole fated enemy situation. Like
Mhm.
So
that was so
that's so
great.
funny too because so I was trying to think of like familiar tropes that we all love and ways that I could write them in a new way. And like I'll read Fated Mates. I don't know. It's not necessarily a trope that I've ever been drawn to necessarily write as it is. And then I was like scrolling on TikTok one day and people were talking about like how they like seeing trope subversions and how, you know, it's
Mm,
like, let's take this trope and make it different.
Mhm.
How can you spin
uh-huh.
it? And I can't remember. I think they said something about like, what if instead of fated mates, they're fated enemies? And I said, oh my gosh, that would be so cool to write. Yeah, like
Mhm.
like what if it's a prophecy, you know, so they're fated to be enemies. But then what if I give them the bond that like you're kind of used to seeing with fated mates and like I can make it, you know, however I want the bonds to be. But yeah, let's do that, but they're enemies, you know?
Mhm.
Oh, it was
Yep.
so great. They both were just, like, so disoriented with the whole thing, like, "Ugh,
Yeah.
I hate you, but, like, I can't stay away from you. Why can't I hear you? Oh, you know?
Mhm.
We have to
Yeah.
break this bond. What do we do?" And then throw a fake dating situation,
Yeah.
on top like, I
Mhm.
was like, "This is absolutely the most fun. I'm having such a great time."
Yes. And I love forced proximity. I think it just creates all
Yes.
sorts of fun situations. So that was really fun from the beginning.
It really
Yeah,
ups the
I love
tension.
that. It's so fun to write too, because like you get so many great opportunities for banter and you know
Mhm.
romantic
Mhm.
tension. But I really wanted to lean in the beginning that like they are enemies. They are enemies. Like they might find each other attractive because like if you're gonna be attracted to someone, I feel like you notice right off the bat. Like you're my enemy. Oh yeah, you're conventionally attractive or whatever. But I hate you, and that doesn't. You know, I don't want to kiss you. Like so, like when they have to fake being in love and their first kiss or whatever, I wasn't gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna make it." Wow, it's surprisingly swoony. No, she wants to throw up. Like, I was like, "No, they have to be repulsed by each other." But it made it like it's so funny because it's a gothic romantasy, but it made
Mhm.
it, like, feel kinda like a rom-com. Like, I was laughing out loud writing some of these scenes. Like, "This is hilarious. They're hilarious. I love them." Like, you know they're gonna fall in love, and I liked writing that, you know, that transition where you start to see
Yes.
the tension and, you know, they're like, "Oh, I'm attractive and I attracted, and I hate that I'm attracted. Oh, wait, I kind of you actually have a heart. Oh, why did I notice that? You're not a horrible monster. Ew, gross. You know, it was so fun to write. But yeah, I was like, yeah, just so many opportunities with that forced proximity.
Mhm.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was very good. Oh, it was
Yes.
so fun, especially just, like, having to share his quarters and,
Mhm.
all the stuff
And the
she has to
cat.
hide about herself.
The cat,
The
the
fact that the cat's
cat.
like, "I love you. I love you. I love you,
He's like,
Isoria. I
"Traitor."
love you."
He's like, yeah, that line, like he has, oh, he must have horrible taste or whatever. That's it.
I
So
love how
funny.
funny it was, like you said, in such a gothic sort of setting and, with all the death and the revenants and like all of this really like dreary sort of stuff happening and really intense stuff happening. And yet it's like you're just cackling because what what are you even doing? You guys are crazy.
Yeah.
So it was a really good time. I like that you made your FMC really soft. Like she's sweet and she's kind and she's just trying to, do the right thing and is determined. And I'm like, oh, look at her. She doesn't even know how to fight. Aw.
Our little baby.
She's so precious. And he's
I
so
loved
grumpy
that.
mean.
I know,
Love
right?
it.
It was funny because that was one of the things too that I changed my mind on fairly early on. Because I thought, when I thought of phoenixes, originally I'm thinking, I'm going to write a story about like she's seeking revenge or something, rising up from the ashes and there's trauma and, early on and she wants vengeance against the evil villains and yada, yada, yada. And, kind of thinking more like if they're fated enemies, she's going to lean into wanting to kill him. Maybe she's going to seek out assassinating him, that kind of thing. And then I don't know. I think part of it was just the fact that I'm like I've written characters like that before. I wrote, an assassin not long ago. Not that she was super like hardcore either. She was kind of softer. But I was like, I really I'm not feeling that for this one. I want something, different, and maybe it's a little unexpected again with the Phoenix theme, but I loved that. And when I was researching Phoenix lore and seeing, how they're also like, oh, they're healers and stuff, it's like I can lean into that. And I liked that she's still courageous because she's, running into danger because she wants to protect and help. And she's so compassionate. But I also enjoyed that, yes, she's gonna go cuddle up with a book and a cat and she doesn't want to hurt anybody. She's not a warrior and she'll probably go bake a cake when she's stressed and all that. But at the same time, she's got bite to her. I was like, she's a little bit petty, when she's stuck with her enemy. She's like, yeah, I don't want to assassinate him. I know I'm not going to. Like, I don't know where that prophecy came from. There's no part of me that even though I hate him, I don't want to do this. But I'll tell him I hate him. And also I will, like salt his berries.
Yes,
and
that was so funny.
him and humiliate him publicly.
I'll steal the knife for his cake. I'm gonna do all the things to make him as miserable as possible.
Yeah.
And then cackle. She's very sassy, and I love that for her. Like she's soft, but she's sassy. Like she's not like a pushover or someone you can like walk on or take advantage of that way. Like she's very much her own like strong individual. And I thought that's such a nice balance. Like, yes, she's soft, she's kind, she is generous, but she's not going to let you just knock her down either. So,
right. Like she will face those revenants, even if she can't fight, and she'll do what she can to help other people while she's scared. Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting too with her healing magic that she could feel like others' emotions and that she could actually like, help with that. I've never seen that type of healing before written about, and I thought that was really interesting. Is there like, how did you come up with that? Was that part of a Phoenix lore?
No. So what I wanted, part of that was because I do have fae in that world that are just healers. So there are others with healing magic. And so I wanted to really set the Phoenix healing apart. It's not just that they're also shifters and have fire magic and can resurrect and all of that. It's also, I wanted something that it was like, wow, their healing magic is more powerful, on a level that no one else can achieve. And so part of that was, wow, what if she could heal emotions to some degree? And that kind of also that thought paired with when I was thinking about, Prince Archer and his curse and, dealing with anxiety and depression and, battling all of that. It's like, well, what if she can help him with that? And so there are times when, he's like, okay, accepting her healing and that kind of does afford some like tender moments between them where she can see like, oh, there's more than just this charming, facade, that's kind of a mask for him. And, like there's more going on. And he can see, like, wow, she's compassionate enough that she's helping me, She
Right.
hates me. She's still
Maybe
choosing to
she's
heal
not
me, even when that's what got her in this mess.
maybe she's not all bad. What?
Right? What? Maybe she's not a monster.
I
Get it
I
in your
love that
head.
theme. Like, I love it. I love the way you've had to force everybody to sort of go, "Wait a minute, maybe we have the wrong idea.
Mhm.
Maybe we're mischaracterizing an entire group of people.
Yeah.
Maybe we're wrong. Like, maybe they're not actually out to get us. Oh, maybe we shouldn't just be randomly grabbing people and locking them up." Like, I love the way that you
Mhm.
portrayed that. That was very
Mhm.
well done. Like,
Yeah.
yes, maybe we shouldn't do that. Like, this is so good.
Maybe we should reconsider.
Maybe
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
should be kind and understand that people are different, and that's a good thing.
Doesn't
I
mean we need
just
to be terrified of them and they're not trying to kill us.
like, they're just living their lives. Like, this woman, she's just a mom. Like, she's just taking care of her kid. What do you mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just
And
and
that's one of the things I love so much about writing enemies to lovers because there is a lot of that element of like, um, looking at your worldview has to change and realizing that
Mhm.
like characters, they're messy, like
Yeah.
Isoria had to learn new things. He had to learn new things. They both kind of have to adapt and realize, oh, maybe the way I thought things were is wrong. And, maybe we can find common ground. And, I just think that that's such a cool thing to see characters grow in that way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that you had
I
him
love it.
struggle with it too, because a lot of times it just happens too quickly. They're like, "Oh, I think she's attractive, so now I like her."
Yeah.
Like he
Right.
he struggled with it even when he met the mother and child. He didn't automatically think, "Oh, all phoenixes are good." He
Yeah.
still struggled with it, and I thought that felt really real because people don't
Mhm.
change their mind, on a dime. It takes
Right.
evidence, it takes lots of things as we found out in this world we're living in right now.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
but yeah, it felt very authentic, and even with his curse and everything, that felt very authentic too, because it's something so many of us deal with the anxiety and depression, and how he
Mhm.
put on this mask to make it so that he has this barrier for the world,
Mhm.
but inside he really is so tortured about all of it. Um, yeah, so that was did you go in wanting to sort of show that mental health rep?
Yeah, something that I think really helps me with each book that I write is, obviously every author puts a piece of themselves in it, but a lot of times I'll kind of like look at where I am in life at the time I'm writing a book and be like, it's almost like a therapeutic thing for me of like, what have I recently been working with or what's a
Mm.
big battle that I'm dealing with maybe right now? And the whole thing of like postpartum depression and anxiety that I had dealt with still felt so raw and real to me. And even though I started drafting this book last fall, so my daughter
Mm.
was over a year and a half at that point. I had taken, I was on Zoloft for a while in the early, phases of postpartum. I did eventually get to a point where I felt like, okay, I can wean off of it. I can manage it. My doctor and I had the discussion of, we kind of think, yeah, it sounds like maybe you've always had some anxiety and
Mm.
I was able to mask and I was high functioning
Right.
enough. I was the high achieving eldest daughter always. So everything was just, it is I just managed it up to that point and then postpartum really highlighted that and really about took me out. And just, phases that I've been through with in life with mental health struggles and depression in the past. I've battled that pretty, some pretty dark
Mhm.
points of that as well. But it still was pretty fresh in my mind and it's still like it's not gone. Those things still crop up.
Right.
And so it was just very much I guess something on my mind and on my heart at the time. So yeah, there are moments I'm describing what Archer is feeling and I'm like, oh, this is like how I felt in that moment. I also
Mm.
know a lot of people, like my best friends. has dealt with really bad anxiety her whole life. My husband has battled with anxiety and he's had panic attacks and stuff. And so I really, kind of wanted to have that in there, to show a character battling that. And I wanted it to be the male, because I feel like it's always the female, and I wanted her to be comforting him. Because again, I wanted familiar aspects, but I wanted something new too. And I mean, I've been in her shoes too, where I am the one comforting my husband, trying to help him. What can I do to help him through a panic attack or bear this? He's been the one supporting me. We've both been there. So that's kind of what inspired just having it written that way, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And I like too how like she could help to a degree with his emotions and all of that with her healing, but it didn't make it go away.
Yes.
Like he still had to eventually deal with it. She still had to be like, listen, you can't just drink this away either. That's not helping either.
Right. Yeah. And even he knew it was just temporary.
Might be counterproductive.
But it's always coming.
Yeah.
You drink it away. She can't heal it away forever. It's there. It's just everything's temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of like our medication, or even natural solutions. Like I'll go for, you go for a run, you go do this, you go work out, it's good now, but the next it's going to come back at some point. You're going to feel it again. Most likely. Some people, they're like, oh yeah, I'm okay now. But for most of us, no.
Yeah.
Definitely cycles.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll have times in life where maybe it'll be worse or better, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've had a therapist say that with anxiety and depression, it's sort of like you have peanut butter and jelly. You need the medication and the therapy, or, you can't just have one. You can't just not deal with it. You have to have both to make that sandwich to start feeling better. And I felt like that twist at the end where he finds out more about this curse. And he's like, I actually have to deal with this. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was really fun.
I was on the fence on how all of that was going to play out, because I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, a curse, and then they break the curse, and and I was like, I don't know, if it's too easy, it's going to feel disingenuous to my readers, and maybe to me even, writing it. I was like, it's just nah, and I guess, anyone who's read my books too, they probably know that sometimes I am the author with the bittersweet ending where you're smiling and you're crying, or,
literally.
I guess you could say messy endings. Like, I'm not trying to like leave loose ends necessarily, but it's messy because that everything's not just rainbows and butterflies. They're still like Archer and Isoria, they're still going to be dealing with problems, and it's not magically all fixed when they find a solution to some problems. There are going to be new ones.
Yes.
Yep. And continuing ones.
I feel like you realistically take us through it emotionally and such on the regular. I'm like, oh, I'm reading a Rachel book. I'm about to get my feelings hurt.
Yeah.
You're about to see some struggle.
Like I have readers that are like, I know I'm going to cry. And I know at some point someone's probably going to betray someone, or I'm going to feel betrayed. There's going to be some sort of emotion like that. Like, I just know. And I'm like, yeah.
And that's why we keep coming back. What? Like,
yeah.
Oh, did you hurt my feelings? Yes, please. Please hurt my feelings.
Sign me up. Yes.
Yeah. You have some really fun characters, some really different ones, like Maris the Witch. She is just completely out there. And
I love her.
I mean, is the catalyst to this whole story. But how did you come up with her? She's just like feral and
oh my gosh. So there's one other time that I really wrote a lot about a witch or a hag from that kind of lore. Sarah's nodding. She's like, I know. And
I know
one of
witch.
the things I have, in this, like in my world, is that their magic is like maybe more powerful than other fae magic. But it comes at the cost of like their youth and their beauty and their sanity. So they're literally like giving up so much of themselves to wield power greater than what other fae can wield. And so her magic, I was like, "Ooh, look, like this is really impressive and all the things she can do." But yeah, she's a little bit crazy. So I wanted her to be scary, and I wanted her to be like you're just reading and you're like, yeah, she's not really a hero. She's not really the villain either. She's just kind of watching, but she's not, yeah. She's
Yeah.
just something.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, let me meddle a little. I'm going to meddle a
Let me
little
meddle a
bit
little,
and then
mostly
watch this
because
play out.
and see what happens. Because, like,
Mm-hmm.
she wants to be alone. She's this crazy old hermit. But at the same time, she wants to know what's going on in the world. And yeah, she might want to meddle a little bit. It's kind of all about entertainment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, you came to me. You came to me to get your words. Like,
Mm-hmm.
are
What
you
do you
sure you
expect?
want them?
Yeah. Careful what
Right?
you wish
Yeah.
for.
Also, I like come to me on my terms. I'll kick you out when I'm done.
Yeah, that was great.
So cantankerous. I love it.
Yeah, she just
Mhm.
does not care. She's like, no, we're done. You
Right.
can't come back.
And you show up and you're like, well, is she going to give me my prophecy or is she just going to like cook me over the fire and eat me? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Who is your favorite character to write?
Ooh, that's tough. Okay, so Isoria might be she's up there because there she I don't know how do I describe it? She's comfortable to write, I guess. Like her compassion and everything is something that I'm drawn to and um so writing her, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is, my safe place, I guess." But Archer, he's got a lot of green flags too. He's got his demons and stuff, but he's trying to do the right thing. And I really did enjoy writing his like humor, I guess, into the, like you're reading his perspective and he just throws in this like character, like like a remark of like self-deprecation or something where you just kinda crack up a little like, "Oh gosh." Like, you can kinda like, I could hear his voice almost, like, telling me, what he's doing, like, "Alright, yeah, I'm gonna time to cause myself some pain so the god of death shows up," or like, "Yeah, here's another one of my terrible ideas," kinda thing, and you're just like, "Oh gosh." But, like, you can't help but love him because he always has I he has the right motive for the most part. If,
Yeah.
his worldviews have been skewed and everything, but he's trying to do what he thinks is right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like his loyalty in that sense. He's like, I'm supposed to be protecting my kingdom. Like, what does that look like? And I'm going to do
Mm-hmm.
everything I can to make that happen. Oh, maybe I was misinformed. Okay.
Time to pivot, pivot.
It's possible
Right?
my horrible father did not give me all of
Did
the
not
correct
disclose
worldviews.
everything. Right, yeah, maybe I saw this through his eyes a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the
And maybe
found
I met a
family
couple
aspect.
Phoenix
Right.
shifters that maybe weren't the best. Maybe they were, but maybe that wasn't representative of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right? They're not all terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
like this one did something bad doesn't mean they're all bad.
Right. Exactly.
Novel concept.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hard for some people to, get that through their heads because they have that confirmation bias until they see,
Right.
oh,
Right.
yeah, that was just what I wanted to see.
Right, exactly. I was told they're all bad and then I met this bad one, so therefore this is true.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Ugh. The king was such a good villain.
Yeah.
Listen, like he's such a he's like a classic villain in that sense, you know? Like
Mhm.
you don't ever expect him to like get any sense or change his mind. You're like, "Oh, so you shouldn't even be here. Wait a minute." Like
Mm-hmm.
you're you're actually so evil. I want you to get your comeuppance so bad. Like
Yeah.
Right.
look at you just
Yeah.
terrorizing the world. 2 books now.
2
Horrible,
books
horrible
now, I
man.
know. I was like, it's kinda nice going back and seeing what happens to him after that last book because 'cause I'm like, we need some sort of resolution. What's going to happen? And honestly, I wasn't 100% sure what would happen to him. Because the main problem was like Archer and Isoria figuring things out and defeating, the Revenant army, making sure the kingdom is safe. And it's like,
Yeah.
what does that mean for the king? Is he in the picture or not? What do they need to do? So that was something I had to think about for a while and then try to like
Sure.
keep him evil and be what you expect. But then at the same time, think about like, okay, but he has 2 kids, is he just evil to everyone? I was like, he needs layers. He needs, and you
Right.
kind of do realize it's like, well, he doesn't hate his children. It's, trying to just add that complication, I guess, of like, even he can have some, I wouldn't say good
Right.
parts to him, but maybe some good motivations of like trying to protect his kids, maybe that. Maybe we can go there. So, yeah.
No, he's more complex than you realize, which is fun. Like, there's more
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
I will say I like that about this book is that everybody has absolutely more to them than you first see on the surface. Like, oh, this is actually such a really interesting, complex situation, and the way the relationships weave, the found family stuff you have going on.
Yeah,
Oh, I was
I
like,
loved the found family.
Lily. I'm like, oh, okay.
I love I love my side characters. I was like, they're so
his
fun.
little group, like, I'm like, oh, this is so great. Like, they're like, okay, like, it's just us. It's us against the world,
Right.
Yeah.
And, trained jaguars, like, hello, that's
Yeah,
great.
that was cool.
That was just fun. Like, who needs horses? Like, this is perfect.
That was one of my favorite things to like weave into the story. I was like, I need something creative and fun. And also I need an efficient way for them to travel. I'm like, horses they're not gonna cut it. And yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Cliff and his beloved cat.
Oh my gosh, with all their
They're
funny
tame.
names.
They're tame. They're just softies, don't you know?
They're so sweet.
I loved
They
their
wouldn't hurt you at
names.
all.
Yes.
Yes.
This is so
No,
funny.
the names are the best.
Yeah, it was great. So, what does your writing process typically look like? Do you have certain times you write? Do you have certain drinks or snacks or anything? What kind of gets you into that mode?
So this one's been very different than previous books. I wrote a lot of this one on my phone, actually, and on the go, because life has just been so crazy with, my job and having a toddler. There just was always so much demanding my attention. And I'm like, this is not going to get done if I only write when I'm sitting down. So I just kind of had to take advantage of any moment I could find. Oh, there's a down moment at work. Oh, it's my lunch break. Oh, my toddler's actually playing happily and independently. I'm going to sit here and type some words out on my phone while she's playing and just be next to her, all of those moments. Or, after she went to bed, sometimes while I'm lying next to her about to fall asleep, like, okay, I can just type out a few words and then go to bed too because I'm tired. So it was definitely more chaotic than some of my other books that I'd written in the past when I had sort of a system. Like, this is my step. This is how I do everything. This one I wrote out of order, which I don't typically do. I just wrote a scene as I was inspired to write it. It was just very different. So I guess I've just learned to adapt a lot. And it feels like almost every single book I write, the system changes now. So I will say I've always been like a plantser. I plot very little. Like, I have the general big picture plot and what I want my characters to be, their names and stuff. Um, basic background info. And then I just start writing and I just kind of see where the story takes me. And then I have to revise a lot, and, but it just, I don't know, it works better for me. It just always has. I can never write by a solid outline. So, yeah. Chaos.
No, I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's awesome because, if you have to figure out pockets of time and do it when you can do it, and here you've got this beautiful book at the end of it. Like, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. It's, people that could just do it on the go, that's, I think that's like a superpower to be able to just lock in whatever you have a minute. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I
Do
don't think
you
I could do that.
do you see it like a movie in your head, or do your characters, like, talk to you? Like, how does
Yeah.
that work for you?
Yeah. It's like a movie kind of in my head. Like sometimes some scenes are clearer to me than others, but yeah, it's a movie. And that is one of the things that's hard because I am like an immersive writer where I'm immersing myself in the scene. If there's a lot of
Mm,
distractions when I'm writing on the go, sometimes you're pulled out and you're like, "Wait, where was I?" So yeah, I really have
right.
to be able to put myself in the moment, but once I can, it really helps the words flow.
Oh,
That's
I love
awesome.
it.
Mhm. Um, what was I gonna ask? Oh, do you have any more books planned in this world?
I don't have anything solid planned. I have some basic ideas of like what I would want to do. I have more in the Fae of Britwild series. But like on this continent in Emberglade with, this world specifically, I think I would like to come back. I would love to explore like something with Lily and Owen,
Mhm.
and do that.
Yeah.
They're so
But
cute.
yeah, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still, I'm trying to I've got some other projects I probably need to focus on first, and so I'm just kind of letting that marinate, really, I should say. Letting the ideas marinate.
Right. Let it soak.
Yes.
Yeah, see what happens.
Mhm.
That's fun. How many, Fae of Britwild books do you have, like, ideally?
Plan.
Mhm.
I'm hoping to do one for every single, or at least most of Jane Austen's works. So the next
Mm.
one I'm working on is an Emma retelling. I would like to do Sense and
Oh,
Sensibility. Um, I'm not 100% sure on Northanger Abbey because that one already sort of feels goth. So I'm gonna have to really work on that one to see like how can I take
right.
what sort of seems gothic and is her
Yeah.
sort of making fun of gothic, but then make it gothic.
Right.
So we'll see. But yeah, at least two more.
Oh, that's fun.
That
I
is
love those
fun.
2 stories.
Yeah, I think, retellings like that are always fun because you could just do so many things with it, go so many different directions. So, yeah, those are cool.
Yeah,
Um,
I really have enjoyed writing them. They're a lot of fun because they're, yeah, stories that I love, but yeah, I like seeing them in a new way. So it's been a lot of
Mhm.
fun.
mhm.
Yeah, I love it. I love the magic.
Do you have a fan cast in mind for this book?
I don't. When I picture my characters, I really do just kind of picture like, oh, they're their own people. So I guess like if someone ever like made an adaptation, I'd be like, I hope they're unknown actors. I will
Right?
say for Archer, I did tell my designer when she was illustrating the book cover, I said, can you like do a grin, like a smirk for him that's kind of like Sam Claflin inspired, like
Mm.
especially Finnick and how he like smirks. Cause I'm like, I could see that. Like that kind of
Hmm.
really gives that vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see
But
that.
yeah, I don't think I would like be like, yes, he needs to play Archer.
Right.
But yeah, that kind of smirk and that kind of attitude, yeah, I could see that.
I can definitely
Yeah,
see that.
that really fits,
Uh-huh.
absolutely. I like
Yeah.
that he's blonde too, by the way.
Heck yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I that was sort of me feeling a little rebellious. I'm like, I am so tired of this, blonde guy hate. I am going to write one and I'm going to make people love him.
Love
I
that.
have so many like MMCs now that are like, okay, he has black hair, he has dark brown hair, he has this. I have one
Right.
other that's blonde, and that's about it. And I'm just like, I'm getting tired of dark haired characters. I need something different. Like, come on. I want to
Uh,
describe something new.
I love it.
Let her have the dark hair. I'm done.
I need new adjectives. Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, she had like some colors in her hair too, doesn't she?
Yes, she's got like
Uh-huh.
purple and indigo and teal to go with her.
Oh,
They like match her phoenix feather
Yeah,
coloring,
that's so cool.
I
which was
love
fun.
that.
Love that idea. Okay, so you have arcs out right now, or are you still signing up?
I sent some arcs out, but I am going to either today, probably by the end of this week, have another like a last call sign up for arcs. That can be up for a little while, and I mean it'll be like a week before release probably when they go out, but it gives people, it's like a last chance,
Yeah.
To grab some. So
Awesome.
yeah, I will be having that on my Instagram profile here soon.
Perfect. And you can give us the link too. We'll put it in the description so people can sign up.
Okay, perfect.
Do you have any in-person appearances or any book cons or anything like that? Signings?
Not now, just in the phase of life I'm in. I have been afraid to commit to anything. We're
Mm-hmm.
hoping to move too and get our house ready to move and all this stuff. And I'm like, most of them you have to sign up a year in advance. And I'm like, I there's so much going on right now. I hate to do that yet. So,
Yeah.
maybe someday in the future, but not at this point. Living the introverted life.
I love that. Have you done any signings before?
Not like big ones, more like local, like at my local library or a coffee shop or, places like that. Not
That's
haven't
fun
traveled
though.
far, no.
I mean, I think any signing is pretty cool. So,
Right. They're all
literally.
awesome. So they're all fun.
Do you have any favorite author moments from like DMs or in person?
My favorite are like when readers message me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I just finished your book." And they give me like their raw reaction, all the emotions, or I binge read it, last night. I love that. I love like hearing their perspective. Or when they tell me like, "Hey, this scene resonated with me. This really helped me." It means so much because it's like, "Oh, yes, you get it," or, "Oh, wow, I can't believe, this is a fun little fiction book. I'm so glad that it hit you on this deeper level." Like I hope for that, but I know it's not going to happen for everyone. I love it when it does. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It has been so fun to speak with you, and we loved your book. Everybody needs to
Yes.
sign up for the ARC, or if you don't have time, then definitely get it when once it comes out. What is the publication date?
August 11th.
August
So
11th.
soon.
Yes, coming up quick.
That's wild.
It is. All right. Well, thank you so much. It's been great speaking with you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been so much
Yes.
fun.
All right. We'll have the ARC link in the description. So go check that out. If you enjoyed our yapping, stay tuned for our next episode, where we talk with Kay Jamila about her upcoming romantasy, Dragon of the Ashes, which is book 3 in her Remnants of Rage series. Until next time, happy reading.